Hi, welcome back to Daytime. I am Car Evans filling in for Derek Fage today, and I'm here with Sarah McMaster from the Beacon Hill Craft Club. You are the director.
I sure am.
And tell us a little bit about the Beacon Hill Craft Club. It sounds exciting. Who is this for?
Okay, well, first of all, thank you so much for having me on today. It's really exciting for me. The Beacon Hill Craft Club is really for people of all ages. Just this morning we had an acrylics class for a couple seniors. Tomorrow we have a morning pottery class, also for seniors. On Saturdays we have drop-ins for kids. Next week we launch a morning drop-in for kids who are sort of not quite school age yet, so that's caregiver accompanied. We offer coffee for the caregivers and just kind of a fun, tactile craft for little ones to just start their experimentation with arts and crafts, paint, what have you.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And your school is not-for-profit?
It is a not-for-profit, so I have a board of directors, which are people just from the community who are interested in helping out, being involved. Yeah, it's modeled actually after my aunt's school in Toronto called the Art Barn. I used to work for her years ago, so after I had a whole other career, she said, you know, Sarah, when are you going to get back into the creative stuff? And I was like, this is my time. I'm going to do it. We've been around for about a year now, so yeah.
Amazing. And you are located in the East End?
Yeah, so we are located in Beacon Hill, which is basically right in between Vanier and Orleans.
Right.
Right at the exit of the 174 where the new LRT station is being built. So a great new sort of hub, hopefully, once that gets going.
Easy access.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
off the LRT.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool.
So, yeah.
And you've brought an array of art pieces here today. They look super cool. But before you show us these, you have a very cool thing going on this weekend. It's sold out, and my heart is broken.
Yes.
But I'm going to be at the next one. Tell us about it.
Yeah. So, as a person with a Bachelor of Fine Arts but not trained in painting, I've always loved sort of dabbling in painting. And of course, Bob Ross is somebody who is a very well-known television painter that most of us who are around my age may have seen on TV sort of after school. So what we have done, and we've done one before, this will be our second, is Bob Ross Night.
Yay!
So,
amazing.
So this is a licensed event. It's 19 plus. We project Bob. We don't have Bob or any, I mean, he's passed away, rest in peace, but we don't have any of his affiliates. This is just us projecting him. We follow Bob. The motto is just trust Bob. And we really just do the paintings. I have an example here of one that was done by someone, should I lift it? No, you guys can see it. Someone who is not a trained painter and just trusted Bob. And I actually have another example down here as well of a different one that we had done.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
Gorgeous.
Yeah, so it's just a really fun time, you know, to hang out, bring some friends, try something you haven't tried before. You know, most people are like, oh, I don't know how to draw, I don't know how to paint. This is for you.
And I think that's what maybe would stop people from registering, because they're like, I don't know how to do it. I'm not going to be good at this. And you're saying, just come.
Yeah.
You might make a masterpiece that looks like this.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what the Craft Club is sort of all about. It's sort of, it's not sort of art focus with this sort of pressure of we're going to make a beautiful art piece. You need to know all these skills. It's let's just try new things, try different things. You know, especially when I'm working with the kids, I always say to them, you know, I'm going to show you how I do it, but if you have a different idea of how you'd like to do this, you go right ahead and try it. You know, and I can tell a little story if I have time that kind of informed this. Was when I was in senior kindergarten, I drew a rainbow. And the rainbow was not, you know, the rainbow colors. And the teacher took me aside and said, oh, that's not a rainbow, this is a rainbow. And inside I was like, okay, but that doesn't feel right to me. This is the rainbow that I wanted to do. And ever since then, I just really have that feeling of, you know, every artist should interpret it their own way and not feel like what they've done is wrong.
Artistic expression is so important, especially at a young age when you're trying to figure things out,
and
right?
Experimentation and collaboration. And speaking of collaboration, I actually want to talk about something, if you don't mind, coming up in April, which is we are working with a local mural artist, Emily Darlington. She has done murals all over Ottawa, botanical, floral, really beautiful stuff. But this is for kids, and we're going to sort of build a wall of canvases, and then she's going to work with the kids to create a mural, so they're going to have that sort of collaborative experience of working together, and then they can each take a piece of it home to have, but still have that sort of, you know, collective, we made this together feeling.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, we don't have a lot of time left, but maybe you can show us some of
other
these
stuff.
art pieces. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. So this here is a very simple, this is upcycled basically from tissue paper, egg cartons that were donated to the school. This is a flower paper wreath, and we are going to be hosting a flower paper wreath making and tea party event for families on Easter Monday. So if you are looking for something fun to do with the family, it's good for everybody. Tea in real teacups, cookies.
That matters.
And making a wreath or even a paper flower crown. There's a few options there.
And I really like this. Is it a pumpkin? It's a gourd.
This is a pumpkin.
Of some sort.
Yeah. So we had this. This was made by our crochet teacher. But this was a workshop we hosted in the fall, of course. And she's hosted several introduction to crochet workshops. And you know, with crochet, there's so many different things you can make. This is quite a simple stitch that I can't recall the name of it now.
Okay.
But yeah, she's an amazing teacher, and yeah, we've since then done crocheted garlands. We taught a simple crocheted washcloth, really teaching and it was mostly kids who came, those sort of basics, because then they can use those stitches and make headbands, hats, and really start their sort of I made this myself journey, which is so rewarding for kids.
Yeah, it is. Well, this is amazing. Thank you for bringing all of these amazing art pieces. I'm definitely going to sign up for one of the workshops.
Can't wait.
It's going to be the Bob Ross night. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say really quickly, 10 seconds before we leave?
Just artists for everyone. Everyone can do it. Come check us out and dress for mess.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Thanks so much for having me.
Okay. We'll be right back.